Breaking news coming in, the Pakistan government has ordered 3 months of detention for Zaki Rehman Lakhvi, the key planner of the 26/11 Mumbai attack. He's been detained by Pakistani authorities for 3 more months, a day, remember, after he was granted bail by a court that caused an outrage in India. Deputy Editor Smita Sharma now joining us on the phone line. Smita, we understand that Lakhvi was to be freed from the Adyala jail, Rawalpindi, today, but the government detained him there for 3 months under the 16 MPO, which is the Maintenance of Public Order Act.
Absolutely. In fact, that was an option vested with the government as far as its powers are concerned. Because remember, as far as the bail order of the court is concerned, the anti-terrorism court that allowed bail to Lakhvi, of course, on that warranty of 5 lakh Pakistani rupee each. But that is an order which will be challenged shortly, for which, in fact, the appeal is now being prepared. The government has asked the prosecution to prepare for appeal. But meanwhile, of course, the Pakistani High Commission, in fact, was conveyed the strongest of displeasure by the Indian government yesterday itself once that order came in. And by late last night, in fact, these developments were taking place when the Pakistani government, because Nawaz Sharif himself is believed to have intervened in this matter, going by the outrage at the level of all the ministers in India, be it the Home Minister, the External Affairs Minister. And in fact, yesterday late in the night, this was conveyed to the government here that the Pakistani government was seeking a course correction of sorts, and that is what we see now.
Right, Smita, what we understand that the order of the detention was actually handed over to the jail superintendent before Lakhvi's counsel could actually show his bail order to the jail authorities.
You see, when a bail order is given, and by the time you really can sort of, there are a lot of court proceedings that happen, and it takes time. It's not like the moment the court orders Lakhvi to be freed, he can be freed immediately. It takes a couple of hours, and by that time, if you remember, MEA had already gotten into action as far as the India's External Affairs Ministry was concerned. The spokesperson Akbaruddin coming out with a strongly worded statement saying that the court must reverse, in fact, that decision, and the court must cancel off the bail shortly. Also, they're saying that, Lakhvi is an international terrorist proscribed by the UN itself, and that 99% of the evidence as far as the Mumbai attacks are concerned really lie within Pakistan. Whatever evidence was possible from the Indian side has already been handed over through the past those years. So clearly, after those comments, by the time sometime, they could actually go in for Lakhvi's to free Lakhvi from the jail. Really, those orders had come in, and now he is, in fact, he will be detained for this 3 months. But clearly, the Indian government now being more cautious in its responses and saying that until and unless there is a final conclusion to the Mumbai trial, they will only be thinking of all these steps as baby steps and not really very concrete measures.
Smita Sharma, Deputy Editor, bringing us that update. Thank you so much. The Pakistan government ordering detention of Zaki Rehman Lakhvi for 3 more months. A major development considering the government, the Indian government had in fact strongly criticized the Pakistan government for granting bail to the 26/11 accused.